why should you care about this? Why is this interesting? So first of all, this is a big market opportunity. In the 3 years since it's been commercialized, it's grown significantly, and the research group Dell'Oro has pegged this as a $2 billion market by 2025. In comparison, Wi-Fi, 26 years old, is a $3.8 billion market. So this is growing very nicely. It's a big marketplace. The second is Gartner. Gartner released its top 10 wireless tech or top 10 tech trends this year, and wireless features prominently. And they found two things that I find very interesting. First of all, is that enterprises, businesses, are beginning to deploy a toolkit approach. 60%, in fact, of enterprises by 2025 plan to deploy multiple wireless technologies. So when we're talking about Wi-Fi, we're talking about 5G, we're talking about Bluetooth, and oh yes, private wireless networks. But here's the other aspect that I find interesting, is that wireless networks, connectivity, is ascending the value chain. And what I mean by that is that businesses report that they're finding greater value far beyond just connectivity. They're finding that wireless networks are able to unlock analytics, which achieve greater operational efficiency. So it's not just a technology thing, it's actually a business thing at this point. There are myriad use cases for private wireless networks. That's because enterprises are really looking for a better way to connect things. And there are essentially myriad use cases for that. Some of my favorite are, and again, think of any problems where you've got mission critical services and applications that need to be enabled. Some of my favorite are just device enablement, looking for better performance, reliability, and security. Another is remote security cameras. Often areas where there's not fiber, you're looking for a better way in order to connect these things that require bandwidth. Private wireless networks do a really great job of that. The homework gap and digital divide. Again, looking for an economical yet performance-oriented network, and private wireless networks lend themselves very well to that. A couple others, robots in plants and UGVs in logistical centers. The low latency that's inherent of these private wireless networks is very attractive, and the ability to hand off these things because they're moving throughout a facility is superior compared to Wi-Fi. A couple others really quickly, point of sales. If we're in a stadium, for instance, often point of sale transactions are batch processed at the end of the event or something like that. We've worked with golf courses at events that have deployed private wireless networks to support point of sale. That can be done very securely and highly efficiently and in real time. And then lastly, the Internet of Things, the tens and thousands of sensors and controllers that need to be deployed. Private wireless is a way to effectively do that at scale. At the same time, a technology and solution that can be solved for multiple types of services and applications, as opposed to some of the technologies that tend to be multi or single purpose, single technology. There's no concern about being able to connect devices to private wireless networks. The ecosystem and device ecosystem is evolving very rapidly. If you've purchased a smartphone or a tablet or a laptop over the last few years, these are natively able to connect because they have the radios to be able to connect with private wireless networks. But what about all those legacy services and applications and devices? Those too can be connected very easily and readily to a private wireless network through adapters, dongles, and gateways. And then lastly, there's a strong desire, I mentioned it earlier, for the enterprise to be able to control its wireless destiny. They've really not been able to do that at this point. And that's something that's very important. It's a big investment that they're making, and they're tying technology to business use cases. Let me give you a couple of examples of organizations that are deploying this because they do want to control their wireless destiny. They believe that they've found a better way. The host city for this event, Las Vegas, has deployed a private wireless network to support its Smart City initiative. Duke University and the University of Notre Dame have deployed a private wireless network to support students, faculty, staff, and even provide connectivity for the surrounding communities for myriad services and applications. Some really interesting stuff that they're doing. DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, has deployed a private wireless network for very mission critical services. A prominent rail yard has deployed private wireless. The NFL has deployed private wireless networks in their stadiums.
To learn more about private wireless networks or about Solocity Solutions or our channel partner program, please be sure to visit our website.